Well, it truly is a battle. How many, aside from the okay, we talked about the wildcat issue. Did the Canadian lynx language actually get pulled out of that
No,
bill, or is it still in there?
What folks need to understand is that the Humane Society of the United States is playing on emotions.
Exactly,
That's
they are.
the whole basis for this. So, what they've done is they've thrown in 3 federally protected species: the jaguar, the ocelot, and the Canadian lynx. In the last couple decades, there's been 5 or 6 male jaguars that have wandered across the border and back, trying to expand their territory. This is not their typical habitat.
They're hopeful.
Right. In the late 90s, the state of Colorado, in their infinite wisdom, decided they were going to bring in a couple hundred Canadian lynx and try to reestablish a population of those animals. They collared them, and a collared lynx some time ago, and I don't know when or exactly where, decided it was going to go on a road trip and came down across the Arizona border.
Nice.
And from what I've been able to gather, it turned around and went back because it didn't find the right habitat and groceries and all that kind of thing.
No snowshoe rabbits here.
Exactly. That's their primary
primary
food. So what the HSUS has done is they've thrown in these 3 federally protected species that are already, as far as the Endangered Species Act is concerned, you can't hunt them, you can't kill them. So they're protected.
You can't even worry them, is the term.
No, I mean, if you take a picture, you might even be in trouble.
Yeah.
But so the fact of the matter is, you don't need any more protection on something like that if they're protected on
Okay,
the
help me
Endangered
out.
Species
So,
Act.
if that's the case, why would they do that?
Purely emotion driven.
Okay.
You got spotted cats that look pretty and cute. And if you show a picture of one of those cats to somebody and say, would you want a trophy hunter to shoot this? They're going to say,
no way.
No. So you put that on there and you just gin up your social, your emotional argument.
Okay. I get it.
That's why. So you've got that issue. The mountain lion and bobcat populations are expanding and stable. There are more.
It's kind of like my belt line.
Well, we're not even going to go there.
LFA.
Where did that come from, Bass?
Expanding and stable.
Hopeful.
We don't have any issues with populations.
Al
of mountain
Franken ring a
lions,
bell?
with mountain lions or bobcats in Arizona. They're growing and expanding their presence in different areas of the state where historically they've never been. The Kofa is a prime example of that.
Yeah,
Oh man, yeah, boy.
they feasted on lamb for quite a while.
Yeah, that was a problem.
Oh yeah. Where is the whole Kofa herd now in terms of population count? I haven't checked.
I can't give you a specific number. It rebounded because there was some lion management that took place. So the decline stopped, but it's not back where it was.
No.
Because there still are some lions in that country.
Show them the dinner bell.
Yeah,
They'll come
exactly right.
Well, one of the things I want to get your opinion on, what is the importance for the average, if there is such a thing, outdoorsman, hunter, angler, outdoor user to get engaged in one of the outdoor wildlife groups, whether it's deer, elk, antelope, we have predator groups, quail. Chip's doing a great job with Quail Forever.
Yep.
Really specialized habitat.
We have an interesting demographic these days because the young folks, the millennials, really don't join anything. They like to do, some like to do projects, but back in our generation, we wanted to become a member and we wanted to be carrying a card.
Want a badge.
Yeah. And that's not the way it is anymore. So that's where that recruitment and retention program is trying to instill some participation from the millennials. In the meantime, people need to get outside, get away from the TV, get off their phones, and get outside.